Good morning, everyone. My name is Amy Ferreira. Thank you so much for joining me today on our demo. Today's demo is targeting companies that do interior finishes. So ceilings and painting and flooring and all that type of stuff. So thank you for joining me. I just want to give you a little bit of information about how we get our project information because I think it's important to understand exactly what it is that we're doing. CIS is a local regional project lead service. We are looking for projects literally in your backyard. We've been in business for 32 years. We cover, New York City, New Jersey, Long Island, Orange, Rockland, Westchester, some part of Eastern Pennsylvania, and the state of Delaware. And literally that's it. So for our demo today, we are actually looking at a few territories. We're going to see projects in North Jersey, Orange, Rockland, and Westchester, New York City, and then even a little mixture of Long Island in there today, because there are, on the demo with us today is everybody in those territories. And the way that we get our information is we actually have about 40 inside and outside reporters that literally hunt down our projects. We go to bid openings to get bid results. We go to owners, we go to engineers. We know that if we can't get enough information by making phone calls, we're sending our outside reporters directly to those people. We cover private projects as well as the public bids. On the private side, we actually go to the planning boards. That's how we get our information to find out what's being built. We're not a posting service. People are not feeding us information. We start at the source. If you're going to build a brand new building, you have to get approvals through the planning boards first. New York City, same premise, Department of Buildings, City Planning Commission. Once we know what people are building, we are going to owners, developers, architects, engineers, and finding out who the general contractor is. And we're following those projects every step of the way until they are completed. So a lot of companies, want to get involved when the GC's been awarded. For most of you that are on this call, that's typically what you want to do. However, some people like to try to get involved with developers and try to get in with their other projects. So we phase our projects out, and you get to see and get to decide where exactly, excuse me, you want to get involved. And on the public side, the reporters are handling, the public work, and starting from the very beginning. A lot of owners and engineers are still putting projects out in newspapers. We are scouring those newspapers every single day in our offices because we know that there are still some owners that are doing that. If you're using another service, they are national, so they tend to miss out on the local projects. Most of our clients have come from those bigger services, and once they realize that we are in their backyard, they've switched to CIS because they know that we're not missing anything that's out there based on our reporters. Okay, so let's get started with our project reports. For time, I've already created reports that we are going to look at, and we're going to start with the public report with interior finishes. We're going to start with the North Jersey report. So basically, I just want to show you what words we have put in our report. Now, this is really an overview, a kind of a quick demo just to show you what we're reporting on. For anybody that's out there, really a one-on-one demo is best because, you might be very specific in what you're looking for, and we can create reports on really what your needs are. But this is just to kind of give you a quick overview. So these are the words that we're looking at today. So you can see we've kind of got a mixture of the different types of interior, work that's out there. So again, there might be something that you do that we want to look at more specifically, and, a one-on-one demo would allow us to do that. So in North Jersey, there are 50 projects out to bid with at least one of those keywords, either in the title or in the project itself. So I'm just going to quickly pick a couple of projects in each of the territories that we're looking at. Let's give a little scroll down to kind of see. We've got Burnsville Public Library bathroom restoration, and renovations. We've got exterior restoration, renovation in a school in Rockaway. We've got a couple of those remediation rehab contractors. So there's definitely a mixture of projects in here. Other schools, a rebid. So by the way, whenever you see a rebid, we typically will have the original bid results that you can also take a look at to do some some comparison on, see who has bid the original projects, more schools, health department renovations. So just kind of going through to the bottom to see exactly what we have. New staff restroom in North Plainfield. Let's go to the top here. Let's take a look at this project up here. Union County Parks Facility Restoration. This is what your public format looks like. The bid date, October 5th at 10:30. So that's tomorrow. Who the owner is, the design firm, the documents. So either we will give you the link that will take you to those documents, or we'll tell you where to get them. In this case, you can click there. There's no charge from the website. There was a pre-bid meeting on this project on September 13th. Here's all your requirements if you're going to bid this project. The notes section, there was an addendum that was added to this job. The work included, and your description. So here's the highlighting of those words that we put in there, plus everything else that's part of this project. So this gives you a really good idea before you even pick up the plans on a project, whether or not this is a good project for you. Plan holders. Unfortunately, this is one of those, as I say, uncooperative owners that will not tell us who's holding plans on the project, even if we send a reporter there. And these are the companies that we did find out about, because sometimes the engineer does let us know. Sometimes our clients let us know. You can see here, this is a sub request. So Pax Mundus and Salazar have both put out sub requests because they are actually looking for specific types of subs. But you can also reach out to them. So as a subcontractor, these are the list of people that you're going to be able to reach out to try to get involved with this project. You also have the option to add yourself as interested. So as an example, here's my fake company. Now, other CIS clients can see that these people are all interested and reach out to them for their services. Let me actually get rid of this. And any project that you're interested in, you can track. And what that will do is when you saw this project back on September 7th, you could have started tracking it. And now every time if there was an update or we added a plan holder to the project, automatically it would let you know. Excuse me. Okay. And then bid results. This is just projects that bid yesterday and prior that also have those same keywords. So this one, let's see. Here's an addition to a school in Kenilworth. And if we scroll down, we can see the bid results. So Brockwell and Carrington were the low bidder. And then here's everybody else that was on this project down to Delrick. And then there were alternates on this project. And we're going to bring all the bid results, right? However many alternates there are, as well as the base bid and everything else that goes along with it. So there were a lot of alternates on this project. But what you can do with this is the best information, especially for a subcontractor. You can click on the low bidder on this project, reach out to them. But before you do that, you get to see their bid history and all of their information, how you can contact them. Here's a description about what they do, their different qualifications, their categories, their contact. But before you do that, you can see, okay, what else are they holding plans on? So if you're going to reach out to this contractor about a bid result or about another project, you can see that they've got 3 projects that they are getting ready to bid as well. The purpose is you're going to call them about not just the one project, but everything else that they might have as well. But you get to see how they bid. So this just basically gives you some insight to these contractors. So, excuse me, this is the one that we came in on. This is one that they won back in March. So let's just take a look at this and see. So they were the low bid at 22.3 million, terminal at 22.6, just showing you how tight their bid is, as opposed to whether or not they underbid the project. And then their other bids, what they bid that they didn't get. So you can see that on a project from last week, they bid this project. They did not get it, but now you can see who did and then where Brockwell was in that mix. So although they were, down here, this was a pretty tight bid, 22.5, 22.9. So that's the information that you're going to see on bid results, on contractors and what they're doing and what they're bidding. As a subcontractor, this is fantastic information for you to be able to reach out to these companies. And before you do that, get some insight to them. You have the ability to track contractors. You come over here, you click this circle, or a target, as somebody once called it. And anytime that they pick up plans or place a bid, automatically you will be notified. So you can do that with any company, any contractor, regardless of the territory. So now we'll move on to Lower Hudson. So same exact, keywords. There are 23 projects out to bid in this particular territory. So let's actually go. I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of exactly what's out there in each of the territory. So this project is bidding also tomorrow. Excuse me, Ossining School District, same information. There was a pre-bid meeting. This project, because it's New York, is broken down into these 4 different categories or contracts, I should say. So the GC piece of it, again, here are your highlighted keywords. There's a lot of that in here. And here are all the companies that have picked up plans on this particular project. So same thing, you can click on these contractors, see who it is that you're going to bid to on a project. And, again, before you do that, take a look and see, here's Vinco Builders, they're a general contractor out of Westchester. Who are they? What other projects are they working on? And then same thing for, let's see, the bid results on this project and who you would be able to reach out to, kind of going back however many days for this. Okay, moving on to the next territory, which is New York City. I actually have a little bit of Long Island mixed in here because I know somebody is on the, on this demo from Long Island. So let's see what we have here. We've got, let's take a look at, let's see, sorry, just looking for something more specific. Here it is. Here's this one in Brentwood. So reconstruction to Brentwood High School. This project is not bidding until October 12th. And here's all the information for this particular project. So we've got finishes, we have everything in this project. Painting and roofing and everything else. And here are the contractors that are bidding this particular project. Again, the people that you would reach out to. For time constraints, I'm not going to click on all of these contractors, but you get the gist of exactly what you need to do with it. You can add yourself as interested. You can track the project. And then let's pick one in New York City as well. Community Center kitchen upgrade at the Rutgers House. This is a NYCHA project. Again, your description on this project. And it's really great because the keywords are highlighted. So again, you can add more, you can take out looking for your particular type of work. And then these are the companies that we know that have picked up plans that you can reach out to. Sweet Group, I know they're a general contractor, BN Restoration. And then same thing with the bid results. You can take a look and see, okay, what are these projects that have bid, and reach out to the companies for that. Okay, so I'm going to now move on to our private work. So we stage our private projects out. I have a report here that's just specifically for subcontractors. These are the projects within the last 1 month between September 3rd and today that we reported on that already have a contract. So instead of, if you don't want to have to, deal directly with owners and developers, this is a spot for you. So you can take a look at these projects and know that some of them have already started. What that means is maybe demolition has started, maybe site work has started, but anything that does not have a status that says in progress means it has not started yet. So I'm looking at this project in Elizabeth in New Jersey, and this is what your public project looks like. The first thing you want to do is go right to the description and take a look and see what are they building. So first, it's letting us know that the owner developer is doing business as City Properties, but they're also serving as the GC on this project. Construction of a 5-story mixed-use building with 4 floors of residential, 16 one-bedroom, 2 two-bedroom apartments, along with commercial retail space, and then some of the amenities on this. So this is giving you an idea of the size of the project and whether or not you want to get involved in it. This one does have keywords highlighted, but keep in mind, this is a brand new building. Everything that a brand new building is going to need, it's going to have in this. So, you know, it needs windows, doors, floors, roofing, painting, all of that stuff. So even if it doesn't specifically say it, you know that they're going to need that in this building. And then if we go to the top and work our way down, target date, fourth quarter 2024. That's when we know they are ready to break ground on this project. We know exactly where it's located. We typically will have the attorney information. Here's your owner, developer, and contractor. As mentioned in the notes, they are going to be GCing their own project, and we often see that happening. Same thing on a private project. Before you reach out to this company, you can click on City Life Realty and see if they have anything else that they are working on. You know, so you can call them about everything. The interested, same thing, add yourself as interested so that any other CIS client that sees this, they can reach out to you for your services. Possibly City Life is a client already, and they will be able to see your name on here as well. Okay, so now I just want to show you very quickly, I'm not even going to click on projects, but just to show you the format. This is our daily email. This is sent out to you every single night. So for those of you that are in the field, you don't have time to go online, the email will give you a heads up for what's happening for the day. So, and we break it down into these 5 different tabs. And as I said to you earlier, our private work is broken down into stages. So pre-planning is super early on. It is a conceptual stage project sometimes. Sometimes it's a town selling a piece of property to a developer. But it's super early. Sometimes there's not even plans yet on the project. So for a subcontractor, it's probably a little bit early. Planning a little bit further along, where there are typically, you know, architects and engineers and plans. And this would be if you are trying to get involved with private developers, because these are all private developments. We are chasing commercial buildings that are 5,000 square feet and larger, and residential units, you know, private, you know, multifamily dwellings of condos, townhomes, anything that's 10 or more units or 3 stories and higher. So that's, again, if you're looking to get involved with private developers, and you're going to see everything from self-storage, warehouses, you know, here's a yeshiva in here, and so on. And then negotiated, what we looked at before, same thing, but GC has already been awarded. And then out to bid, these are all the public projects that we've posted today that are out to bid in all of those territories that we looked at earlier, but they're all listed together. This is where you would specifically look at project names to decide if you're interested. And then you've got the bid results, same thing. These are projects that bid yesterday and prior, and this is where we're putting them all. You have the ability to track your projects, so you don't have to go through updates and bid results and things like that, because you'll be automatically notified if there is an update on a project that you are interested in. And this is where we're keeping all of our tracking. We actually have real-time project information. So as we are adding projects and bid results for the day, this is where they're going to be listed. So if I even click on real-time information and I go out to bid, you can see that this project, it says new project. It was posted literally today. So there you are going to be able to see bid results as they're happening in real time. This is our directory. You can search for projects. People can find you based on your type of work. So if I'm looking for a painter in North Jersey and I type in painting, it will bring me to that category, building painting. And if you wanted to, you could advertise your company. You could be the first company that gets listed under painting or your specific category. Our contractors, our clients asked us for this directory out of frustration of trying to find subs based on, you know, a national, you know, directory or the yellow pages. They want to be able to find, you know, contractors and subs and suppliers and equipment companies and professional services quickly. You can also search for projects listed by owner instead of just if you're not sure the name of a project. We have sub requests where GCs are posting projects because they need subs to reach out to them. So there's a lot of information here. There's a lot of other reports that I have not done. You know, just to give you a quick recap, we are the only local project lead service in your backyard looking for projects. I would love to do a one-on-one demo with you so that we can really narrow down your search and what you're looking for. Maybe you're only interested in private work. Maybe you're only interested in public work. We can, hone in on that and just be really specific in what we're looking for. We also have fabulous customer service. We are your mom and pop, shop, literally. Everybody has their own customer service that can, kind of help them out with anything that they need. So thank you so much for your time today. Much appreciated. Again, for anybody that's interested, please reach out to me so that we can do a one-on-one demo. You can see my phone number, you can see my email. But thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it, and have a fabulous day. Thank you.